From its high position in the cloudless sky, the radiant sun illuminated the colorful jungle below me. Overlooking the vast jungle and the sea beyond it, I stood on the large deck of the wooden house which I lived in with a caring family. To my left, I saw a run-down little church, and out of curiosity I walked over to the building and stepped inside. There, to my surprise, I saw waxen floors and mint walls. The church seemed only to be tarnished on the outside. One of my family members dropped in and said the church was not actually a church, but instead something. I could never recall what. I walked outside of the church-like structure and back through the main house to the towering deck. I suddenly slipped off of the edge, plummeting many feet down into the tropical paradise below my feet. Startled, bewildered, dazed, and on the forest floor, I quickly became very lost in the disorienting jungle. The wild place was bright, and in the far distance I saw a gigantic, decomposing tree stump. Food was the first thing on my mind, so I figured I would walk to the log and eat the grubs that would likely be in its soft, rotting wood. I started to walk over to the stump, but before I got there, I came across a beautiful sight. Illuminated by the stunning sunset above was a beautiful inlet of the sea reaching out into the jungle. I excitedly waded into the water, held my breath, and began to explore a tropical underwater world. Collections of colorful corals presented themselves to me, and I reached out to touch many exotic fish. Deep-sea diving is fun, I thought to myself, even though I was only 8 or so feet under the water. Suddenly, unexpectedly, dark gray clouds covered the sky. It started to rain, hard. A powerful current of water dragged me towards the deep depths of the open ocean. In panic, I fought my way up to the surface of the chaotic waters, barely able to keep my face above the waves. I struggled to breathe, and my strength was rapidly running out. I started to give up, peacefully accepting my maritime demise, when I saw a nearby tree, as white as bone, growing near. With all of the strength I had, I reached my arm out to the tree and grabbed one of its branches, pulling myself to land and collapsing in a heap. The small, ivory-colored tree was providing shelter to a local family, who had tied a towel to the top of it. They kindly let me stay with them, and I willfully did so. I was safe.